So you want to learn how to code, but the moment you try to choose a language, it feels like you just walked into a market where every seller is shouting. One person says Python, another says JavaScript. Someone else swears you must start with C++ because real programmers suffer first. Let me tell you the truth. Choosing your first programming language is not that deep. And no, that doesn't mean it's not important. It just means people have overcomplicated it so much that beginners don't even know what's real anymore. Most beginners think learning the wrong language will ruin their life. Relax, it won't. Every developer eventually learns multiple languages. Your first language is not your destiny. It's just your starting point. It is like picking your first phone. The phone you used as a kid didn't stop you from buying something better later. Now let me explain this in a way that makes sense. Python is the calm friend, the one that walks into your life and lowers your blood pressure. If you want to learn programming without stressing your brain into early retirement, start with Python. It's simple, clean, and makes you feel like you actually understand what's happening. And no, Python is not just for beginners. This same calm language is running AI, automation, data analysis, machine learning, and half the scripts behind big tech companies. JavaScript is the opposite. JavaScript is that one chaotic but gifted friend who is always late but somehow gets things done. It runs the entire internet. If you've ever clicked a button or watched something animate on a website, JavaScript is behind it. But learning it feels like dealing with someone who changes their mood mid-sentence. Still, it's powerful, it's employable, and it's everywhere. Java is the disciplined one, the corporate guy, the language that wakes up at 6 a.m. without an alarm. If you want a stable job building systems for banks, government platforms, or big companies, Java is the language that gets you inside the building. It's not the cute language, but it's dependable. C# is the geeky but lovable cousin. Great for games, great for Windows apps, and honestly, one of the most underrated languages for beginners. It teaches you good habits without making you cry. C++ is the strict parent. If you start here, you will respect yourself. That language will train your brain the same way push-ups train your chest. It is deep, powerful, and unforgiving. But if you survive it, almost every other language becomes easier. Swift and Kotlin are straightforward. If you want to build iPhone apps, pick Swift. If you want to build Android apps, pick Kotlin. Simple. But here's where people mess up. They start learning a language they don't even care about. They force themselves into something because the internet told them it is the best. The best for who? You or the person that posted the video? The truth is this. The best first language is the one that aligns with what you want to build. If you want to build websites, you need JavaScript. If you want to build AI projects, Python treats you well. If you want stable corporate jobs, Java is a solid door. If you want games, C# is your guy. If you want deep computer knowledge, C++ is the boot camp. If you want mobile apps, Swift or Kotlin is your compass. But the most important part is this. Whatever language you choose, commit to it long enough to actually understand something. Most people fail not because they picked the wrong language, but because they keep switching every 2 weeks. You can't learn anything that way. You become a professional beginner. You know a little bit of everything, but nothing well enough to build anything real. Pick one, stick with it. Build small things. Build useless things if you have to. Build something that makes you laugh. Build something that makes you curious. Build something that makes you feel like, yeah, I did that. That feeling is what keeps you coming back, not the syntax, not the popularity. The feeling of creating something out of nothing. Coding in 2026 isn't about choosing the perfect language. It's about choosing a path you're willing to walk long enough for it to reward you. And trust me, every language will reward you if you give it time. So don't stress it. Pick something. Start, commit, and grow from there. You can always switch later. You can always expand. You can always adjust your direction. But you can't get anywhere if you don't start.